Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, we're here with Sean today. Sean, what are you doing? Tell the world what you're doing today. Come on, you could tell the world. What were you doing yesterday? Cleaning peas. That's right. You gotta say a few more words because Anton's way ahead of you. Sean the shy man. Anyway, yes, I was combining peas. As you can see, the combine is way over there. And I only have the 99 here because you see that thing right there? Who can guess what that is? Well, if you guessed a straight cut header mover, you were right. So, as I said, we're combining the peas. I only brought the one combine here because I ended up buying that straight cut header for the New Holland, which it will fit on any 3 of our New Hollands. But I decided to put it on the 99 because it's a 30-foot header, and the 99 has the longest auger, unload auger. So the other combines are gonna have to, I probably will end up buying another header. It have to be 25 feet unless you get an auger extension. So far the header worked pretty good. I didn't get any footage of us putting it on. We had a few problems. We didn't try it out at home. We just brought it straight to the field, and we unhooked the pickup header, dumped it off right there, and then we hooked onto the straight cut header. I'll show you some of the problems we had. Okay, these guys here, they thread in. Oh, these ones thread in really nice. On the straight cut header, they're too long. I can see why right now too. These are in deep. On the straight cut header, this pin here is sitting out here, and this comes out like that. So I can see the difference there. So we had to thread these in as far as we could, and I noticed on the straight header that this threaded rod here has threads all the way up to here, so we were able to thread it in as far as we could. The other one, no, we didn't get that one hooked up. We couldn't. It has to be modified. So I'm only holding with one pin right now, which seems to be all right. I wanted to take it home, and what I got to do is chop it off and re-weld it closer in, and it'll work. I'd probably round the edges off too on that one. That's the only problem we had on that one. Otherwise, the other problem we had was the reels. The reels wouldn't turn, and we tried everything. Actually, before that, I had the wrong fitting for the reel drive. No, reel up and down, not the reel drive. But it's that single hose fitting. It's wrong one on there for some reason. But luckily, my good neighbor had one, so I just robbed one off of one of his headers, and we got going. The other problem I had was we couldn't get the reels to turn, and we tried everything, and I decided to pull the hoses off to see if it had flow, and it was flowing, so we put them back on, and then it worked. So I'm assuming it was an airlock. Yeah, so we combined, I don't know, like 2 liner loads, maybe 2.5, I think. The liner's full right now, and we have the quick clean here, and we're cleaning peas as we put them in the bin. So these screens I have here are the big slotted ones for peas, and they actually will clean out your cracked peas too. So we're getting a lot of cracked peas in the screenings. So I'll show you here what we got. These are the peas that are cleaned and going into the bin. And it won't get out your pods or anything like that, because the pod's too big to go through. But what we are getting out, and here is, there's a lot of volunteer barley in there, and green barley too, which was making the sample tough, so we wanted this out of there. And it's, you can tell there is a lot of cracked peas. It's getting the cracked peas out, which we don't really want, but actually you could sell the cracked peas to the feed mill, which is where we take our peas. But that's okay. We'll take the screenings, which that truck is right full of right now. We'll take that to the hammer mill, and we'll feed that and make feed for the cows for that, so that's all right. So yeah, we're gonna go and get that liner truck over here and start cleaning. Last to 70 kilometers, which is pretty darn strong anyway. So this is part of the peas. I kind of left these out because they're hope it's not too windy on the camera, but I was going for the best peas, which were on that field over there, and then there they were. But that's what you keep from getting all that junk that's in there. Otherwise, the peas this year stood up. They didn't fall down because of the drowning, too much rain. I actually didn't think there was going to be any peas here, but it turned out to be not too bad. So I only got this to combine here, pretty much. And Dad is out in the field there with the 9250, disking up a storm out there. He was disking behind me last night until he caught up, and then he went home. So yeah, I'm just walking to the truck now. I gotta go with the truck. See, the peas are pretty good right here. I wish they were all like this, standing up. The yield is not too bad when they're looking like this. So, but you can see there's a couple barleys and that stuff in there. So that's what the quick clean's getting out. All that. So this is what I got to complete yet. So it should be done not too long. Got old Smokey here powering the quick clean. We'll go up here and we can see the screenings. Now the quick clean is getting out all this barley that's in there, and there's some green barley, and it's also getting rid of the cracked peas, like this one by my thumb, which I kind of really didn't wanted to get rid of them, but those screens that we have in there are a little bit too big. They're the number 2 pea screens. You get number 1 pea screens and it'll keep the cracked peas in there. But there's some green barley in here that'll make actually a couple green peas too, but the green barleys are making the sample tough, so we want that out. But that'll make good feed for the cows, so that's all right. Well, I'm in the combine now, so I'm going around here looking for the best peas, and the best peas are right here. So I'm just kind of going around and combining them. Damn wind is blowing so hard that they want to blow away. So there's nothing there, just a bunch of volunteer barley and weeds. Let that guy get in there. Turn around, the wind's blowing it away. There we go. So yeah, you can see here there's not much growing around here. This section here is not rolled, and I've hit a few rocks already. But I don't want to get one in the combine. Wish it was all like this, standing. I've never combined peas that are standing like this. But the reason I bought this header is for the peas, because I hate swathing peas. And you cannot swath them too much ahead of the combine because they will blow away. So straight combining them is the best. But if you're going to combine, you want to, if you're going to swath them, you better swath just in front of the combine. But most of the time peas are laid down so flat that it's sometimes easier to cut them with the swather than it is with a straight cut header. Prefer probably, look at that big sucker. Should go pick that guy up. Yeah, probably you want a flex header maybe, but yeah, I wish that the peas would always be standing like this. That's awesome. Nice and easy to cut, feeds nice. I don't know why they should make like a dwarf peas. Our peas always usually grow like 3 feet high. No wonder they can't stand up. They don't have a stem in the first place, so I don't want that wild oats. Good enough for there. Yeah, you can kind of see in the brown areas there where the peas are. I'll go grab those areas there and then I'll head to the other part. Well, here I am. I found some little bit better peas. Not so much. There's nothing there. There's bits and pieces here where they're a little bit better, and then there's nothing here. You can see on my sprayer track here. But all I have left is this here and little bits and pieces over there, and I'll be done harvest 2020. Good riddance. Like I said, the harvest wasn't great. The only thing great about it is the weather. We were able to get it all dry, whatever we had. So that's one good thing. Whoa, she's windy. I don't know, this is probably going to be a crappy video. It's windy. Well, I'm done. Finish the peas. Some yeah, I like the header. It worked really well. So I'll be using that again next year. Hopefully the peas will be standing. They won't, but that 30 foot looked big, but it doesn't look that big anymore. Well, we are done the peas and we're done harvest 2020. So we're just taking the straight header off and then we're gonna put the pickup header back on. We even finished disking last night too. It's all worked up, ready for next year. So Sean is just getting this lined up here. And she just sits in that cradle there. I better go guide him. I think he's got to be over here. And that's how you do that. Peas. This is where you don't want anything. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand. I got an air compressor in the truck. Come on, Sean, make caption. It's like Apollo 13. Oh, you're way off, Sean. Well, if he straightens out. Gotta get straight. The thing that I do hate with the New Holland feeder houses is they should be a foot longer. It's too hard to see. It should be a foot longer, for sure. A little bit crooked. It's too high. You're too high. Crank it hard that way. Keep it going. Well, just drop it down a bit. Yeah, there. Oh. Well, I seem to have lost my ending footage for this video, but I will tell you that we got the pickup header on, and the combines are back home, and the tractors are home too. So with that being said, I have a lot of video coming up, so there'll be a few videos this week. Might even be one after another, so stay tuned. Catch you all later.